Tsunamis are one of the most devastating natural phenomena on Earth. They are giant waves that can cause widespread destruction and loss of life in coastal areas. In this video, we'll take a closer look at what causes tsunamis, how they are detected, and what we can do to prepare for them. A tsunami can be triggered by a variety of natural events, such as earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, or landslides. When one of these events occurs in or near the ocean, it can create a massive wave that travels across the water at incredible speeds, sometimes reaching up to 500 miles per hour. The most common cause of tsunamis is an underwater earthquake. When the plates that make up the Earth's crust shift and move against each other, they can create a shockwave that travels through the water and creates a tsunami. Detecting a tsunami early is crucial to saving lives. Fortunately, there are warning systems in place around the world that use sensors on the ocean floor to detect changes in the water level and pressure. When a potential tsunami is detected, alerts are sent out to people in coastal areas to evacuate to higher ground. Once a tsunami wave is created, it can travel across the ocean for thousands of miles without losing much energy. As the wave approaches the shore, it can grow in height and speed, and cause devastating damage to anything in its path. In the aftermath of a tsunami, the destruction can be catastrophic. Homes, buildings, and infrastructure can be completely destroyed, and the loss of life can be staggering. Recovery efforts can take years, if not decades, and can cost billions of dollars. To minimize the impact of a tsunami, it's important for coastal communities to be prepared. This includes having evacuation plans in place, practicing drills, and educating people about the risks and warning signs of a tsunami. Tsunamis are a reminder of the power of nature, and the importance of respecting and protecting our planet. While we can't prevent tsunamis from occurring, we can work to minimize their impact and ensure that coastal communities are prepared to face this devastating natural phenomenon. Tornadoes are one of the most fierce and destructive natural disasters on Earth. They are violent and unpredictable, and can cause widespread damage and loss of life. In this video, we'll take a closer look at what causes tornadoes, how they form, and what we can do to prepare for them. Tornadoes are created by powerful thunderstorms. When warm, moist air from the Gulf of Mexico meets cool, dry air from the north, it can create the perfect conditions for a tornado to form. As the two air masses collide, they can create a rotating column of air that extends from the cloud base to the ground. Once a tornado forms, it can move at incredible speeds, sometimes reaching up to 300 miles per hour. The funnel-shaped cloud can be several hundred yards wide, and can travel for miles before dissipating. The damage caused by a tornado can be catastrophic. It can destroy homes, buildings, and infrastructure, and cause widespread power outages and disruptions to transportation. The loss of life and injury can be devastating. Detecting a tornado early is crucial to saving lives. Fortunately, there are warning systems in place around the world that use radar and other technology to detect the formation of a tornado. When a tornado warning is issued, people in the affected area should take immediate action to seek shelter. The best way to protect yourself from a tornado is to seek shelter in a basement or interior room on the lowest level of a building. If you are outside, find a low-lying area, such as a ditch or culvert, and cover your head and neck with your hands. Recovery efforts after a tornado can take weeks or even months. It's important for communities to work together to clean up debris, restore power and water, and help those who have been affected by the disaster. Tornadoes are a reminder of the power of nature, and the importance of being prepared and staying informed. By taking steps to protect ourselves and our communities, we can minimize the impact of these devastating natural disasters. Lightning is one of the most electrifying natural phenomena on Earth. It's a powerful force of nature that can light up the sky, spark fires, and cause damage to electrical systems. Lightning is created by a buildup of electrical charge within a thunderstorm. As the storm develops, the rising air currents cause the water droplets to freeze and collide with each other. This creates a separation of positive and negative charges, with the positive charges at the top of the cloud and the negative charges at the bottom. When the difference in charge becomes large enough, a discharge occurs between the positive and negative regions of the cloud, creating a bolt of lightning. Lightning can be incredibly powerful, with a single bolt carrying up to 1 billion volts of electricity. It can travel at speeds of up to 200,000 miles per hour and can reach temperatures of over 50,000 degrees Fahrenheit. When lightning strikes the ground, it can cause fires, damage buildings and infrastructure, and even injure or kill people. That's why it's important to stay safe during a thunderstorm. The best way to stay safe during a thunderstorm is to seek shelter indoors, away from windows and doors. If you can't get inside, stay away from tall objects, such as trees or metal poles, and avoid open spaces. If you're caught outside during a thunderstorm, follow these lightning safety tips: avoid open areas, stay away from water, and don't stand under trees or other tall objects. If you feel your hair standing on end, that means lightning is about to strike, so crouch down with your feet close together and cover your ears. Lightning is a powerful reminder of the forces of nature, and the importance of staying safe during severe weather. Geysers are one of nature's most spectacular displays, shooting boiling water and steam high into the air. They're rare natural phenomena, found in just a few places around the world, and they're a testament to the power and beauty of our planet. So, what exactly is a geyser? A geyser is a hot spring that periodically erupts, shooting hot water and steam into the air. They're caused by a combination of heat, water, and pressure, and they're found in volcanic areas around the world. A geyser is formed when groundwater seeps down through the Earth's crust and comes into contact with hot magma or rocks. The water is heated up and pressurized, and it eventually rises back up through the ground and collects in underground chambers. As more and more water collects in the underground chamber, the pressure builds up until the water is forced out through a narrow opening, shooting up into the air and creating the geyser eruption. Geysers come in many different shapes and sizes, from small spouts that shoot water a few feet in the air, to massive eruptions that can reach heights of over 300 feet. Some of the most famous geysers in the world are located in Yellowstone National Park in the United States, where visitors can witness the awe-inspiring spectacle of Old Faithful erupting like clockwork every 90 minutes. Geysers are not only beautiful to watch, but they also play an important role in our planet's ecosystem. They provide hot water for nearby plants and animals, and the minerals in the water can create unique and diverse habitats. However, geysers are delicate natural features that can be easily damaged by human activity. That's why it's important to protect and preserve them for future generations to enjoy.